I was probably about like 7 or 8 years old because we used to go out in public, like to the Third Street Promenade and stuff like that. And people with cameras would like follow her around. And I used to be like, what the hell is going on? Because why are these people hopping out these vans trying to take pictures of my grandma?
This is born to the game where legacy speaks in every beat and rhyme. The passionate peaks. We're writing our own verse in this timeless song. With swagger in our stride, this is where we belong. Born to the game, carrying the flame. Echoes of the past, but it's a new name. Through highs and lows, we rise and proclaim. This is born to the game where legacy speaks for itself.
Welcome to Born to the Game, produced by Arca Media Group in collaboration with Inflection Network and distributed through iHeartMedia. This is the space where the children and families of iconic athletes, entertainers, and cultural figures share the truth behind legacy. Not just what their families did, but who they were and how that legacy continues.
Some people grow up watching icons on TV. Mason grew up calling one Granny. Raised around creativity, humor, and a whole lot of personality, he's learned firsthand what it means to be close to greatness, while still figuring out who he is on his own.
Please welcome to the show the grandson of Whoopi Goldberg, Mason Dean.
Mason, welcome.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Welcome to
Thank
Born
you.
to the
Thank you.
Game.
Coming in here all fly.
Yeah, come on now.
Jacket's on.
Look,
I had to get right. I
I
had to get right.
I didn't even know you were a stylist.
I didn't
You
even
got
know either.
fat-
I'm
You just threw something on?
Well,
picking a new profession, I
Okay.
guess.
okay,
Yeah,
because
right?
you look handsome.
Thank you so much.
You're looking
Thank
so
you
good.
much.
We're so thankful and just so excited to hear your story because Grandma
Yeah.
is an
the-
icon.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
we're going to try not to fangirl.
I'm going to try.
But you are part of just the lineage of someone who is so influential and has so much, and who's had so much impact on so many people's lives. And so we just want to get into your perspective, how you grew up, where you're going, who you're becoming, all the things, so viewers can get to know Mason.
For sure. For
So
sure.
can we get into
Let's
it?
go
Yeah,
for
let's
it.
get it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So we'll first start off by saying or answering this question. At what age did you realize your grandma is who she is? Like, what was that moment like when you realized?
I was probably about like 7 or 8 years old because we used to go out in public, like to the Third Street Promenade and stuff like that. And people with cameras would like follow her around. And I used to be like, what the hell is going on? Because why are these people hopping out these vans trying to take pictures of my grandma? And I think there was a time where I saw her face on a billboard and I was kind of like, what's happening here? And then my mom explained it to me at the Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh, wow.
In 2006.
What a place to
right?
be.
Oh yeah, this is the moment. Like I remember, I'll never forget this. I can't wait to tell my daughter this story
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
Like we were walking the orange carpet because it's orange, because Nickelodeon, you know. And this kid came up to me, and I was a little kid too, and he was just talking to me, just being like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And like I never met him before, but his voice sounded familiar, and it ended up being Diego from Go Diego Go.
my God.
So like I'm tripping. I'm like, okay, something weird is happening here because
Yeah.
like I'm talking to you, but you're not a real person. You're an animation, you know, like character.
Yeah.
And then that's when it kind of clicked for me, like, you know, or no, this is after that happened. Later on in that day, we went inside. It was at Staples Center, and then she was we're all in a row, and I remember her telling us, my grandmother being like, "Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go do something really quick." And like 5 minutes later, she's on the stage presenting somebody with an
now
award.
she's
now
presenting
Whoopi.
the award.
Yeah.
She said, hold on.
She said, "I'll
She
be
said,
right
hold my
back."
water.
Yeah.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
And she be
What?
doing that. Like she does that a lot. I think that just kind of like the shock factor, even being her family member, you know, it's still a surprise, like what she does, you know. Everybody in the audience is in shock too. They don't know she's coming up, and we don't even know, and we with her.
So it surprised the entire audience that she
Yeah.
was announcing. Oh my God.
She just randomly came up on the stage.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Yeah.
So what's one thing about her that would surprise viewers?
I think how real she is. I think that there's only certain, you know, actors that can go and do all these different roles but
Yeah.
still be themselves.
Yeah.
And I feel like what you see on the TV is like what you get in person. It's not somebody that's pretending to be somebody else, you know, just to be liked by people. You know, I feel like that realness is what inspired people to want to go out and be raw and be real with your skill and with your image and your art.
Yeah.
You know, so that person that you see on TV is the person
Authentically her.
authentically
Yeah.
her, unapologetically her. And that's why I have so much respect and admiration towards her. So.
She's definitely unapologetic.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Definitely.
And just, you know, even, I mean, naturally you respect your grandmothers, right? Like that's
Yeah.
just what you do. But even just having her, and she demands that
Yeah.
respect
Oh, yeah.
because of just who she is and her presence.
For sure, definitely.
So how is she as a grandma? Like, does she
Yeah.
give you, like, do you guys have that grandma grandson
Yeah.
type of like that
Spoil you.
traditional
Yeah.
relationship?
Well, I have 3 sisters, so I'm the only, you know, boy in our family other than my father. But you know, she always would just give like sprinkle gems to me. She would never like sit me down and be like, "Yo, this is what you gotta do, and this is how you should do it." And because it's like I feel like she lets me fly. You know, like she
Yeah.
lets me spread my wings. If I fail, then that's just you get back up and do it again. So I feel like, you know, people are gonna say no to you. People are gonna slam the door in your face. But she kind of instilled in me that if you love something, then that's not gonna stop you from chasing after your goals and dreams. So I think that when people ask me like what are some like gems or lessons that she gave you,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for me to say because I can't really pinpoint
Pick
one thing.
one,
I could
yeah.
be like, you know, she always tells me to keep chapstick with me. Or
Yeah.
like, you know,
Which
this
is
is
that's
what-
important.
That's a great
that's
piece of
crucial.
advice.
That's
Especially
crucial.
as a
That is.
guy.
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Crusty
Yeah.
lips. Oh no.
Okay.
Nah, that's real.
great
Yeah,
advice.
That's actually like, you know, she'll tell me that in passing. Like she'll give me those gems in passing. It's never like I'm gonna sit you down and tell you
Yeah.
what you need to do, because I think she respects that I am a man and like
Yeah.
you know I'm raising my own family
Yeah.
now. So she gives me that space to kind of grow and figure stuff out while, you know, I'm going through the motions and stuff.
Did you inherit any of her personality, her humor?
Man.
I honestly like I feel like I did. I mean, like, of course, like it's in me, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I think it's in all of us, like all of my siblings, especially my mom. But I wouldn't be able to like pinpoint it because my grandma, she knows a little bit about everything. So it's like her personality, depending on the conversation, she can talk to you about this in this way, whether it's politics or sports, you know, it's everything. It's like a amalgam person. I don't know. Like she has every like all this knowledge to her.
Yeah.
that you never know how that conversation's gonna go, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, but you still seem very wise
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
thank you.
charismatic
Absolutely.
and personable. So I would say, I mean, from an outsider's perspective, it seems like you inherited that,
Right.
For sure.
you know, characteristic.
Mhm. Yeah. I actually now I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I would
She's like,
say,
you know
yeah,
what?
Maybe take your
Nah,
time.
Yeah,
now
I'm like,
my
now
brain
that's
is
speaking of taking
churning.
time.
Let me
Yeah.
sit
I had to,
back.
like, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of taking time, I would say patience is like
Okay.
definitely something that I've gotten from her, because there's been like a lot of situations in my life where I'm like, damn, like what the hell? Like let me get this
Right.
going. I'm trying to make something happen. But, you know, taking your time with everything, or just taking your time in life, is like very important for your mental health, like just for strength, just giving yourself strength and space
Yeah.
and time to figure out what you want to do. And I think that's what I got from her, because some situations I'll see her in and I'm like, how the hell you got the patience for that?
Yeah.
Because
Right.
if I was in your shoes, I would be like,
We're going to go
you know,
low.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So to see how she has the patience through some annoying times too, like some annoying shit that happens, and to have that patience and that strength. So
Yeah.
I think I always say that I definitely kinda
And I
got
love that.
Yeah,
I
thank
love
you.
patient people.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to be. There's
try to
moments
be
where it gets the best. And
Yeah,
I can't.
It's
it
a
happens.
thing that you work on. Yeah. You have to work on
Yeah.
patience. It doesn't come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good
Yeah.
for you.
I'm still working on it now.
and that's
I'm
the
not-
beautiful
yeah,
part of
yeah.
you becoming who you are.
Mhm.
You are a work in progress.
Yeah, thank you.
So is there a favorite movie that she's played in?
Oh
Have you
my
ever been
gosh.
on set with her?
Yeah, actually, I have like faint memories of being on set with her, or just going to meet her on set, but not really just hanging out there for a long time.
Okay.
But my favorite movie that she's filmed like since I was a young kid. It was this movie called Eddie, and she's like the basketball coach of the Knicks, and she like they call her from out the stands, and then she makes this free throw, and then ends up coaching the Knicks, and they go on like this run. Yeah, that was my favorite movie like growing up because I love basketball, so like that's what you know what I mean? Like that's
and you got
all I
some
saw.
New York ties.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I hear. I hear that. I hear the New York in
Yeah,
you.
that's like I don't know where that came from. That's probably my pops. He from Jersey. Shout out Jersey. Yeah.
So I have to say this: like your grandmother is single-handedly the person that inspired me to become an actress. Seeing The Color Purple, growing up, that was when I first saw it. I saw her on TV, and I was like, she looks like me.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I felt like I could be on TV. I could be an actor.
Wow.
And I will never. I mean, I've been a huge fan. I think she's hilarious. I think she's one of the funniest entertainers that we have. She's a national treasure. But what has she inspired you to do? I mean, you had her in your house. I saw her on a TV screen in the 80s.
Yeah.
I'm aging myself.
No.
Maybe it was the 90s. We'll never know. But anyways, but she inspired me to be who I am today. So what has she inspired you to be?
She inspired me to like because obviously like my thing is music. I love making music. And she also like dabbled in the music space too, which I didn't know.
Well,
I know. Like that's why I'm like, yo,
she's a Renaissance woman.
Yeah,
like that's who she is. She literally does it all.
She does it like she literally like everything. So, you know, I guess when I moved out to New Jersey and like staying with her and, you know, making my music, just my art itself has grown so much because she'll be like, yo, listen to this album by this band and tell me what you think. You know what I mean? And it's always that, you know what I mean? It's never like if I'm trying to make a change with what I have going on, it's like she makes me feel like I want to make a change, not like you need to change. Like you should do it this way, try it out like this, you know what I mean? And like that's sort of like that patience comes from too, because it's like, you know, you're being so patient with me, you know, and I think you can kind of see it in my eyes that I'm kind of losing patience with myself or like with my art for, say, example, like this song or something like that. And being like, I'm kind of losing my patience with this and I don't know what to do. And she's just like, I mean, do what you love. Do what you feel is right. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Like, you know what you want. You know what you want to hear, you know? And just having that, somebody tell me that, not only just because it's my grandmother, but, you know, somebody that's where she's at, like the impact that she's made. And that's her telling me that, you know? So I just, if you're telling me that, then I can't stepping away of myself anymore. You know?
It's like, I mean? She is Sister Act.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
she is
Sister Act. How many times have you seen it?
Oh, man, like, probably like,
oh my gosh.
I don't know. Like, I've seen Sister Act so many times.
So many times.
So when you're like scrolling through on like Hulu or, and you see one of her movies pop up, like, how do you feel? Like, what feelings just overwhelm you?
That feels like, it feels like not even real sometimes because it's like, it kind of feels like I'm in this matrix or something because it's like I know her,
like an out of body experience.
Like she has my face.
I'm like I see.
It's really just like I'm related to her. Like I'm part of her. Like I'm an extension of her.
And I could see all my family members' faces in her face.
Yeah,
like,
I was just saying that to Tamara. I was like, all of you guys, I see her in you.
Yeah, like it's her, and that's like the trippiest thing. I remember one time. Because they had Sister Act on Netflix for a little bit. You know, like when you don't touch your Netflix, it like kind of goes through a slow motion thing where it's like showing you all the pictures. And Sister Act popped up on there. And it was like 3 a.m. I remember I opened my eyes. I thought I was dreaming.
Like why is grandma looking at me?
Yeah, I'm like, why my grandma?
Why she looking at me?
I was like, yo, what? I thought somebody, like I had to check my phone. I was like, is this a sign? Did she call me? Or like, what's happening? You know, but it's like I have those times a lot, you know, going through Disney Plus and then you just see her face.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
How often do you see her? Or talk to her?
Oh, like damn near every other day, because she loves to see the baby too.
Yeah.
So she's always showing,
I mean, we saw that she was talking about about her on The View, so she's very proud.
Oh yeah, she loves She loves her.
Yeah, that's it's
amazing.
beautiful.
It's insane. Like it's like, you know, it's. But I love like how much she loves her too, because, you know, like my dad too is like the same way, where it's like they see babies and they're like, these are these are God. This is God's creation. Like, of course,
Absolutely.
this is. But they've done no wrong. They don't lie to you. They don't like. That's
They're
how
so
they're so pure. They don't lie to you. They're not
They're
yelling
so
at you.
Pure.
Yeah.
Is Granny Whoopi when she FaceTimes you? She's like, Mason, get out the way. Put
Let me see the
the
baby.
Put the baby on the phone.
Yeah.
So that's my
yeah.
dad.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
Papa Woodson. That's so that's so
Yeah.
lovely
Oh yeah.
to hear that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really just a beautiful time, like just to be able to experience this and like just seeing how my family has changed so much.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like everybody kind of evolved because I was the baby in my family for a
Okay.
long time. You know, and then now it's like I have a baby, like,
Yes.
and now that's everybody else's.
And not
baby.
even just a baby, you have a daughter,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then you have such a powerful and iconic woman leading this charge in
Yeah.
a sense, and then now you have a daughter who it's just it's so rare for especially Black women to see someone as influential as your granny and influencing and inspiring us, and now you have your daughter who you can just kind of show her the reins and you know who can see her and learn from her obviously as she gets older. So it's a beautiful story.
Well, shout out
It's
to you
just-
for carrying on the
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
for just
Yeah.
being a great representation
absolutely
you.
of who she is and who you are. So
Yeah.
I
so
think
much.
that's
That means
amazing.
a lot. That means the world right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So let's talk about Mason as a kid.
I'm curious to know.
Okay, I always like the 3 words
Yeah.
to describe yourself. So if you have 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be?
Hyper,
Hyper, okay.
athletic. I'll give
Okay.
myself that, and fast.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it was, if it was like my ADHD or something, but I was always on the move. Like you couldn't catch me standing still. I was always doing this, playing every sport. Just
This is being a boy.
Yeah, just being a boy.
Being a boy. So what kind of kid were you in school? Did you like school? Were you outspoken? Were you the class clown?
I would say in school, like definitely was outspoken, and I think that I made my teachers laugh because they would tell me like, "Yo, be quiet," but I would never really get in trouble because I was saying some funny shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was saying some. I don't remember what I was saying.
entertaining the
just
class.
doing that.
Comedic
Yeah.
timing.
Oh, the timing was
Yeah.
impeccable. I was like, but when it came down to actually like, oh damn, I gotta pass this like class, or then I would always pass my classes. But I would crack a joke, from here and there, and yeah, just super hyper.
And that's okay. We all need a joke
Well,
every now and
sometimes hyper
then.
just means you're bored. And, like you just
Oh,
need
yeah.
you need things to do.
Yeah.
You're not challenged and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
I just wanted something to do.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Yep. You just weren't being, sometimes you're
There
just
wasn't
not,
enough stuff going on.
Yeah, I was like, we
Yeah.
need more stuff.
Right.
We need more stuff.
That's what
right?
we need,
Right.
please.
So I know that you were on the East Coast and now you're back on the West Coast. So were you raised on the East Coast? Like where'd you grow up?
Oh, I grew up out here in
Okay.
LA, so like I went to school in Santa Monica and hung around like Venice a lot. We lived in the Palisades, and so like when the fires was
Yeah.
happening, it was like what's happening right now.
Right.
And I was on the East Coast at that time, so
Wow.
seeing all those fires was
Yeah.
kind of just like, what the hell? I actually went to the Palisades to go visit, like where our old house was, and that whole block was just untouched. And I'm like,
Wow.
oh, that's
Yeah.
insane, But yeah, I spent all my time out here, and I just needed a change of pace though. I figured like, let me just go out there and experience the East Coast a little bit, just like, while I'm here in my 20s, like I got energy. I'm out here ready to be outside and meet people, and I feel like I was ready for that place in my mind to be like, okay, let me start over.
Yeah.
Let me like meet new people. Let me find new places to hang out, and yeah.
Yeah. So you have your signature, you have locks, like
Yeah.
Whoopi's signature locks.
Yeah.
Was she your inspiration around? And when did you first start them?
I first started I will say that she was an inspiration for me. I wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna grow my locks like my grandmother though, because it was kind of like a defined thing with my parents, because they used to always tell me like, yo, brush your hair, like comb your hair, and then by the time I got to like 9th grade, 10th grade, I was like, nah, I ain't doing it no more. I'm not gonna comb my
Be a
hair
little
no more.
rebel.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I thought it was cool, and then it just started growing and
Yeah.
locking up. And then once it started locking up, I was like, okay, I'm here now. Like, you know, and so I just kept
You
it.
just committed to
And that was
it.
Whoopi, because
Yeah.
back in the day, I mean, having locks on TV, that was,
Yes.
I mean, that was a
Yeah.
big thing. And
Yeah.
she started
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
you know
she
what I mean?
started
Like,
that.
she started
yeah,
that.
for sure. That's why
Wow.
Did your mother
I
have
love that.
locks?
Nah,
Okay.
nah. It was just
Yeah.
my grandma. It's just me and her.
Just
though.
bold.
Yeah.
That's a bold
Yeah.
statement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
Mhm.
So what were you into? You said you were athletic. Did you play basketball? Were you into sports? Like, what things
Yeah.
were you interested in growing up?
Oh, basketball. Like I was like I went to Michael Jordan basketball
Oh,
camp.
yeah.
That's
I was,
right.
Yeah,
You was
I
out here
in- Oh
hooping.
yeah, I
What
was
position?
Yeah, I was a shooting guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite
I,
player?
Yeah, I was on my favorite player, Kobe, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Kobe, because I mean, you know, being from LA, and then I was born in '98, so by the 2000s, 2001, 2002, the
Yeah.
Lakers was just winning championships.
Yeah,
you
98
know?
was a great year.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, oh, it
98 was
was,
a
it
great
was,
year.
Yeah, that's like, so that was a good, you know, like a good introduction to basketball for me. And then, you know, going around and watching him play. I used to go to school and try to do all the moves like him, all the turnarounds.
In the
and, like,
hallway.
Yeah, what? With the little trash ball. Yeah, I was doing that.
Mr.
crossing over.
Hyper,
you were
moving
Oh,
in
yeah,
them
that's how I was flowing
hallways.
through the hallway like this, you know?
I can see it.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see it.
So you never had aspirations to be on film or in film or in
Oh.
the movie industry,
Well,
film industry?
I feel like deep down everybody kind of has like that little, you know, like if you watch a good enough movie, you're gonna be like, damn, this person looks so big on the screen, and they're so empowering. Like it makes you want to like kind of envision yourself being there. But I never really had like aspirations for it, you know. But I have been kind of getting into the acting world recently.
Oh, good.
And like I've been taking acting classes and
good.
just to, you know, just to kind of
just to
know, you know, just to try it out if the
Yeah.
opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Well, you have
I'ma
a
be
great
ready.
look. You know,
Oh,
you
thank
really do. You have a
Thank
great
you.
look. You
Thank
would,
you
I
so
think you would
much.
do well on film.
I would be so
Yeah.
down. Like I
Yeah.
would love to do it, and you know, just to be able to, I have fun with it. Like you know,
Yeah.
going through practicing reading scripts with my teacher and just kind of doing that. Like it's fun. I like doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy it.
I have a fun fact.
Uh-huh.
So your grandmother's film Till,
Uh-huh.
I was an extra.
Really? Are you serious?
I was.
We went to that premiere.
I
too.
went to Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
and I saw when it came out. Like I heard that it was coming out because
Yeah.
I watched. I can't remember the young man's film young man's name that played Till. His name. I know he was in All American.
Yeah, he was.
Brilliant kid. I can't remember his
Yeah.
name off the top of my head,
forgot
but
his
he
name
was
too.
great. When I saw that it was happening, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to be in this film. I have to
Yeah.
be in it. And I
Oh,
don't
that's
care if I have to be an
amazing.
extra.
Yeah.
And I tried and tried and tried. I got on the last day as an
Really?
extra, and I was
What?
happy as a clam.
That's amazing,
As
yo.
you
That's
should
I
be.
wanted to be
should
a part of that film. I
Because
was
you were a
like,
part
oh
of
my
it.
gosh.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how long it took her to get the film
film it,
made.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I
yeah.
learned so much, even, and that was when I was, getting back into acting. But I said, I was like, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get on this set. And the last day of filming, I got on as an
That's
extra.
amazing. Yo, that's
Look.
amazing.
And I'm happy.
Yeah.
I was happy to be there as
Yeah.
an extra. We froze our butts
Yeah.
off
Yeah. Oh,
outside
yeah.
Atlanta, but it was great. And I love the finished film. It was amazing.
Yeah.
So you have everything you need to
Yes.
do
Thank
and
you.
be, you know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
want to do acting, do
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
Again, she
sure.
inspires me. Like
Yeah.
literally. That's
Yeah.
that's real.
Oh, that's amazing.
So when did the music come into play? You were into sports and things like that, but then now you're into music, and we're going to get into your music as a whole. But usually when we're talking to guests, glimmers of themselves happen when they're kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we just try to
Yeah.
like walk people through who you are as a kid and then and who you are as an adult.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
was music in you then, or was it later on? When did that happen?
So okay, I got the whole. Like,
Okay.
thing. I gotta map
He
it.
said, everybody
Okay,
sit
well,
back.
We'll get comfortable. I have
comfortable.
my little.
We got
take
our,
it-
we
let me
got
take a
water.
sip, too.
We
I
can
got
take a
this
sip.
LaCroix.
Cause I want to hear this story.
Yeah, all right. So on a stormy day, right now, I'm just playing.
Ooh,
Okay,
he set the scene for
I
us.
know. So when I was younger, when I was about like probably 6 or 7 years
Right.
old, I would take piano lessons with this man. His name is John Fluker. Shout out to him, because he used to give my mom vocal lessons, and he also was like wizard on the piano. So growing up, I would take these piano lessons and always be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to play basketball. And then my mom, and my godfather were both like, yo, you gotta just stick with it and just see what happens. And by the time I turned 14, I started making beats. Like I started teaching myself how to make beats. And I saw this documentary when I was 14. It was a Soulja Boy documentary, and it was like just about his career and stuff. And like at that time, you know, like Soulja Boy was, you know, the Bape shoes and like the
Soulja Boy really had a
But
brand.
he's so
like
smart.
people
Soulja Boy
people
is
really
smart.
do
Yes,
underestimate him, but
Yes.
I understand
Yeah,
the
he's
infatuation.
very
I
smart.
get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
I get
especially
it.
for that era too,
Yes.
of just like music and YouTube coming together with music. So it felt like anything was possible. You know, if that's what I wanted to do, because I still wanted to play basketball.
Yeah.
Then when I was in high school, I was like dating this girl, and then this guy was trying to get with my girl. So I wrote a diss track to him. But it's like crazy, because if I listen to the diss track now, I'm like, yo, this is crazy that I even was like, I have to write this and record this. And at the time, I used to burn like all the songs that I would make onto a CD.
Back in those times.
Yeah.
Look, so
Don't you miss CDs?
Yeah, I do.
Gen Z,
I do.
Gen Z is gonna
CD.
watch this and be like, burn
CD.
CDs.
Yeah, burn CDs.
Y'all missed out
you
on
have
a
to-
prime
see,
era.
That was a good time.
It
That
was a
good time.
great
Oh, yeah,
time.
yeah.
It was a
CDs.
great
Yeah,
time.
what a
I
time.
used to make mixtapes and stuff.
That's
like,
so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
So that was my thing, like, because before it was like we had iPhones, but I still that's just what I did. I
Right.
don't know, like that was just something I did, and I had this one disc, and I like showed it to my friends. Then they took the disc, and then they were like passing it around to other people, so that other people were hearing this song, and I was kind of like, you know what, I want to write more music. If it's
Wow.
like that, you know what I
Okay.
mean, and it's like people are reacting to this. And I was kind of just in my feelings or just having fun, whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. And I had like, I had a good like, you know, reception to that, and I just kept sticking with it and keep going.
So is it the ability to storytell that I guess drives your love for music, or do you find it to be therapeutic? Because you mentioned the disc tape.
Yeah.
So is that what it is that
Yeah.
drives you to want to pursue this?
Yeah, definitely. It's the therapeutic part of it.
Okay.
Because, you know, when that happened, I was 14 years old, and it's like now I'm getting to the point. I turned 28 this year, so getting to that, going to different parts of my life where music saved me. You know what I mean? Like, and I actually was able to use that as like a journal entry.
Wow.
Or as a diary, instead of being like, oh, I'm just doing this to be cool and like, you know, I'm gonna get all the girls, I'm gonna get all the money. You actually like go through life and see that point in your life where you're like, okay, this is what's helping me the most. You know what I mean? Because everybody's always like, man, you can talk to me about it. You can, but sometimes I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I really need right now is myself.
Yeah.
And I just need to sit with myself and my thoughts, get this out. And like the amount of times I had to do that and still do it, you know, that's what inspires me the most to keep writing.
Yeah.
Sitting with yourself.
Yes.
That is something that people who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s do not know how to do.
Well, and men, right?
Yes.
So men, particularly black men, talking about being able to sit with yourself, that's not something that you guys know
It
how
can
to
be
do.
challenging.
It can be
It
very
take on
challenging.
so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That's like, that
Yeah.
part, because, and like, you know, I think about it often more now, you know, because like having a daughter, and then you have to think about, you know, even if I'm not feeling like this today, I can't break down, you know, I can't like really do that, you know, or like shut myself out anymore. So it's like, you have to have that outlet to be able to kind of let off that steam or all that stress. So like music being there for me in that area of my life is like really important, and I appreciate that, you know, a lot.
So would you feel like that was where you feel the most like yourself in your music?
Yeah, definitely. Because it's like, you know, I don't never think about music as like, okay, like all these people are going to listen to this, or like these people are going to hear this, or it's going to leave beyond these four walls. Like when I'm in those four walls, it's like all that matters is what's happening in those four walls. Like that. You know, you can pull ideas and do this from whatever's going on the outside, but in that room is in how you're feeling. Like if you singing or you rapping or you yelling or you crying, whatever like is going on, you have the opportunity to put that like on record. And that's so
Yeah.
cool to me
Yeah.
because like 20 years from now,
Yeah.
20, 30 years from now, it's still gonna be there. And that's so cool.
So what's been your proudest moment
Mm.
in your music industry so far?
Damn. My proudest moment.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to think. I would say when I shot my music video for Blue Stainless, it was definitely a moment that I was really proud of because it felt like I was like, damn, I'm doing this right now. And like, you know, seeing the whole setup with the cameras and seeing, you know, yourself on camera and seeing the whole team of videographers just standing around being like, all right, we're going to put him over here and he's going to do this. And you just sit back like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, all
this is
this
your
from this-
moment. Yeah,
this
this
is
is
like-
for you.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
That was like a proud moment. I feel like I've had moments that it's like just not coming to my mind right now because it could have been from like a minute ago.
Yeah.
And I just can't, like, it doesn't come to my mind right now, but definitely in more recent time would be that Blue Stainless
So
video.
when you were in your music video, you're standing there and you're like, this is Mason's moment.
Yeah.
Did you feel like, you know, because we'll get into the pressure and the expectation, but did you feel like a sense of empowerment that you were doing something for yourself outside of your grandmother?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like like when you are standing there and you're like, all right, we're about to do this take right now, then you have that moment where you're like, this is really my shit right here. Like, this is really me. Like, I can't believe that. Like, this is so cool because you think about back to when you're a kid, you know, and you're like, you know, you set these goals for yourself. Like, I want to make music when I'm this age. And like, if I could be in that moment and then like my little kid self could see me in that moment, like that's what I think about. And that's so cool.
That's
you know what I mean? Like,
That's cool.
so, and like with my grandmother, it's like I know that this is what she will be wanting me to do. You know, like she wants to see me in my moment doing my thing. So, yeah.
So who's her favorite grandchild? You can tell us.
I would. Hey.
You can tell us.
Oh man, I don't. I feel like it fluctuates a little bit.
It depends on the day.
It depends on the day, you know.
And who's acting right?
Yeah, exactly.
But you are the only boy.
Yeah,
So, you know,
which,
boys typically have there's a soft spot for you.
I do have a different part to the heart, you know.
So what do you want people to feel when they hear your music? Like what, I guess if there's a rapper out there now, who do you resemble the most? Or you like, I'm just Mason Dean.
I
There's
feel
one of a
like
kind.
At this point, I feel like I did, you know, when I was younger, I was trying to like resemble different rappers or just they would inspire me a lot,
Okay,
you know, and I feel like with just all of that going back from like my parents playing me, you know, 90s hip hop and then growing up in the 2000s and just hearing all that music and then you got the 2010s, you know, like, and then, so it's like there's so many different eras of music that I was there for, like I was able to experience that. I feel like I'm just kind of in the boat where I'm like, I'm just gonna do whatever, you know. So I don't know. You know, maybe one day I'm feeling like singing, the other day I'm feeling like rapping. I don't really know.
So how would you describe your music? Like,
I would describe it. I tried to go for the cinematic approach, like because I do want to score films in the future. You know, like I do want to, like that's a goal that I've had since I was in high school. And you know, like talking about like movies and stuff, like that's how I would watch movies, and that's what made movies feel so big to me was always the music. So I always was like, you know, instead of being in front of the camera, like I want to make that song. You know, I want to score that.
And you're
that,
thinking
you know what I mean?
big.
Like that's like I always wanted to do that. So I always take that approach because if I could make a song and if I didn't make a visual or you're not seeing the visual, you have to base everything off of like your ears, like, and then paint a picture for somebody that's listening, which is kind of like, damn, how am I going to do that? And the only way I can is by building it as if you're in the environment, like to hear it, you know. Like I like to throw a lot of like birds chirping or the waves crashing, like because it feels like you're somewhere instead of like you're just listening to somebody's song. It's like I'm sitting on the beach listening to this song, or like I'm in the car listening to this song, you know, kind of painting out that vision.
So what does success in your music career look like, and where can people find your music? Where can people stream it?
Well, you can find my music. It's Mason Dean on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora Radio. I don't know all the streaming platforms.
But
I'm talking
basically
about.
all of them.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
there.
We
Though. I'm in
everywhere.
there.
Okay.
Mason
Yeah.
Dean.
I'm in
Okay.
there, and so like I forgot the second part of the question. I'm sorry.
No,
what was it?
just
Yeah.
what does
Yeah.
success look like for you in your music career?
Oh yeah. Well, definitely success is just to keep doing
Yeah.
what I'm doing for sure, and keep creating and
Mm-hmm.
keeping that authenticity to my sound, to my art,
Mm-hmm.
and not trying to kind of keep myself in a bubble or in a
Okay.
box, and
Yeah.
like continue to listen to new music and continue to be inspired, and giving myself that space to do that, because I feel like sometimes as artists you could be hard on yourself, and then you start comparing yourself to everything that comes on the radio,
Yeah.
because you think that, oh, that's how I'm supposed to sound for my
okay.
music to, you know what I mean? So I think that just creating ideas that's new to me, you know what I
Okay.
mean? To the point where I want to
Yeah.
keep hearing it. I want to like,
Yeah.
you know, I want to be like, damn, who this?
Yeah.
You know what I
Staying
mean?
true to yourself
Yeah.
is
So
is very
besides your
important.
music, who are you listening to? Like
Oh.
who's in your playlist?
In my playlist, it's a mix. I got I do have this is artist named Michael Franks, throwback right there. He had this song called Lotus Blossom.
Ooh.
That's why I named my daughter Lotus, because of this
Oh,
song.
wow.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah,
you.
shout out
I
Michael
hope he
Franks.
watches this
I
and
hope
he
he does
feels
too.
honored.
If he's watching, please put a
Yes.
show together. Like do a
Yes.
concert soon, bro.
Yes.
You know?
I love that.
So I love him. I got Future on there.
Okay.
Drake and Kendrick, because I don't understand why.
We can't put them against each
You
other.
can't,
It's
yeah.
like mine as well.
Just love both.
Yeah.
And I listen to like a lot of jazz music too, because that kind of just that's like my
It calms
thing.
you.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I've been kind of on this reggae
Yeah.
wave too.
Ooh,
So
I
like
love reggae.
you know, just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
Afro
And,
beats.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Afro beats. That's
Love it.
yeah, I love that, and I love making Afro beats too.
Do
Yeah, that's like
you?
that's the most fun, and I feel like that's the music where I feel the most free writing it too.
Wow.
Because I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just
Yeah.
feeling, you know.
It's the beats
Yeah.
and the vibe.
Yeah,
Like
the
there's, I
vibe.
love Afro
Mhm.
beats.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love it.
I
Were you a
love it.
Versus guy? Did you watch that? You meant when was
Yeah.
that? Was that COVID?
That was during COVID.
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
they're still,
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
they're starting to redo them.
Yeah,
I
they had to
just
pass
saw
Did
the
y'all
lights,
like?
right?
Yeah.
Did y'all
Yeah.
watch it all the time
I
during
did.
COVID?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I was watching
Okay,
those
good.
a lot.
Yeah.
I like that. You know, I love that the music industry didn't really stop. And like
Yeah.
you still got to see like the artists that you love still doing what they love.
Yeah.
In a more intimate setting too.
Yeah.
Like that was cool.
Yeah, it was
you
real
know?
cool.
Yeah.
So who would be your dream,
Mhm.
like, to work with?
To work with.
Yeah. Or to feature for, I
The
guess.
feature,
Yeah.
your feature, or either way, whether
We s-
you're producing or you're doing the artist yourself. Like, who
Yeah.
would you love to work with?
I would love to work with Stevie Wonder,
Wow.
because I feel like, you know, all his songs are incredible. Like I
Yeah.
never heard a bad
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder song. I got to
Yeah.
see him perform live,
Yeah.
and his voice is amazing, and the way he played the piano is incredible. Like the harmonica, he can do
Yeah.
everything.
He
can play anything.
Yeah,
He plays
anything.
everything.
Everything
Yeah.
and anything. So to be in a studio with somebody like that, and on top of that, he just seemed like a cool guy when he was talking
Yeah.
to everybody. He just seemed like, you know, he's like, we're all in this room together. We all sharing the same energy right now. I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to be in a studio with you.
Wow.
Somebody that has that energy, and, you know, but
Yeah.
also is making just incredible music, you know, and inspiring
Yeah.
me to, you know, instead of making this chord this small, open it up like this, you know,
Yeah.
like having that, you know, that guy.
Mentorship.
Yeah, that mentorship is
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you choosing Stevie Wonder is honestly
Mm-hmm.
not surprising. Like you have been surrounded by classic people.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Literally.
just choosing Stevie
Yeah.
Wonder just is
Yeah.
on brand because
Mhm.
that's all you know.
You appreciate greatness.
You
Yeah.
appreciate
for sure.
timeless
For sure.
people and people who will
Yeah.
have legacies that
Mhm.
Who
outlive
all
us.
of
Yeah.
us.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah,
Right.
thank
I
you.
love it.
Yeah.
Y'all want to play some games?
Let's do a game.
Let's play
Sure.
some
I'm with it.
games.
Let's do a game. Okay, so this one is called This or That. I'm going to give you two options, and you and Mariah are going to choose your this or that.
Well,
Okay.
you answer two. All
Okay,
three of
no
us.
worries,
Let's
no
all
worries.
three.
Okay, so it's called This or That.
Mhm.
Here we go. Homebody or outside?
Homebody. Do I have to say this?
No,
No,
just,
just-
you just
oh,
want
it's
either
you
or.
choose one. Which
You just
one?
choose one.
I'm gonna do the homebody one.
Okay,
Homebody.
definitely
Yeah.
homebody.
Yeah.
Movies or music?
You can only
was
choose one. You
hard.
can't do
Only choose
both.
one.
You can
You
only
can't choose both of them.
You can only choose one.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's tough. I'm gonna go with music though.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's tough.
I'm gonna go with movies.
Yeah, I
but
feel you.
I think I'm gonna do movies too.
Yeah.
But it is tough.
It's
It's
hard.
tough.
That's hard.
That's a hard
Yeah.
one.
Wait, so if you're watching it, if there's movies or music, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching a movie, is all the music out the movie?
No, the
Okay,
music is
it's
no.
still-
You can't have a movie without music. That would be
But
crazy.
you
Then I'm
can
switching.
though. But don't they have a lot of?
They have those,
That's a genre, right? Having isn't it?
Is it?
Don't they
I'm
have it?
switching
Yeah.
mine. I'm going to movies too. 'Cause
Yeah.
now-
They have silent movies.
They do?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but
this
they
is
have
the
music
thing.
in it.
I mean,
though.
shout out
sometimes.
to the
No,
silent
not in the
Not
movies,
even
but
that
silent
one?
movies. I think it's
Yeah.
completely. It's
Oh,
just
really.
just acting, right? No. Let.
Was it the piano?
Oh, and no words. Yeah, that's what I'm
okay,
thinking.
yes,
Like
I do know
all
that.
silent.
Yes, I thought like but not like today though, right? Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that would
Oh, okay.
never
Because
fly.
to me. A soundtrack, okay,
yeah.
a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
That's-
good
oh,
soundtrack.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, like it
That's
literally
it.
moves the plot. It
Yeah.
is the tone of the movie.
Yeah.
No, it absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
chose movies
Yeah.
because I can have both.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay,
That's
yeah, I'm
true.
switching.
Look,
I'm switching.
Think
Yes, yes,
smarter.
Planning or spontaneous?
Ooh, spontaneous. But can I explain?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead and
do I have-
explain. No,
I
no,
don't
go
know
ahead and
if
explain.
like if that defeats the rules.
No,
like,
no,
This
no.
is
This
perfect.
is-
This is
this
all
is your
cool.
time.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is cool.
All right, and I would say that because actually I'm gonna let you pick your, and I'm gonna like conjure up mine.
Okay.
Okay, got you.
My
So
thing.
I'm saying
Yeah.
planning
Okay.
because I'm a mommy.
Okay.
So that's why I can't really do the whole spontaneous thing
Yeah.
anymore with a toddler.
Yeah, I feel
It just
that.
don't work. What about you,
Yeah.
T?
I'm gonna be spontaneous because
Yeah.
that's I would like to do more planning and be
Yeah.
a person that plans
Mm-hmm.
to the T, but
Mhm.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still working on it.
I'm definitely going, spontaneous. I just like the surprise and stuff. Like, of course, there has to be a little bit of planning in there.
Okay.
Like, I
Right.
can't just wake up like, what's up? Like,
Uh-huh.
what we doing?
Right.
Like, if I'm like, okay, I gotta be over here on this side of town by 6 p.m. Now, whatever happens past 6 p.m. on that side of town, I don't have to plan it, but I just
Okay,
know
that
I
makes
got.
sense.
I just gotta
Okay.
be over there.
Okay, I got you.
So it's like a
Okay.
mixture of both, but I like the spontaneous part.
Okay, I got you. I
Are you a
got you.
thrill seeker?
Nah, I
Okay.
would. If the thrill is there, then hey, I'm having a good time.
But you're not seeking
I'm not
it.
looking for it.
Okay.
though. If
Right,
it pop
but
up, yeah.
if it's knocking at your door, you're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
answer.
I might like look through the peephole, like,
Just to like check to make
Just
sure
see
what
if it-
kind
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
like, what
Okay,
kind of-
okay,
yeah.
good to know. Good to know.
Okay, I like this next one. Sneakers or slides?
I'm going sneakers.
Okay.
I'm going sneakers.
Okay,
Jordans?
sneakers or Crocs?
Ooh,
You don't like Crocs?
I love Crocs. That's why it's the hard part. I'm like, yo, I love Crocs. The sneakers are Crocs.
I added that one in there. So
Okay,
it's like, you know.
I'm near for the Crocs.
Okay, Crocs.
I'm putting
Okay,
Crocs on
okay.
there.
Texting or calling?
Texting.
Okay,
Really?
texting
Yeah.
or
FaceTime.
FaceTiming.
Oh, I like a FaceTime. I like Face. It depends on the
Alright.
person though. It
Okay,
depends on the
so
person.
I was
you
gonna
know
say
what I
that. It
mean?
depends
Yeah.
on the person,
Yeah.
but I'm a FaceTimer. Smear and I FaceTime
FaceTime.
all day, every day.
Yeah.
But I do agree. It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Texting
definitely.
wears me out. Like
Yeah.
I'd rather either FaceTime. I mean, calling, it depends on who you are.
Yeah.
that's-
But
yeah.
texting over calling, I want to call because I don't
Yeah.
want to sit and text.
Yeah.
It takes
It
too
is.
much for me to, like, to get out what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get that.
definitely.
Early mornings or late nights?
Now early mornings. I do like the early mornings because I have. It feels like the day. It's like 2 days in one.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Instead of like, I guess that's what happened. Like since I had a daughter, like that's what it is.
Them
now.
mornings is
Yeah.
early, aren't
Them
they?
mornings is
okay.
pretty early, you
Them,
know?
You
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
look.
Yeah. Do you have a morning routine that you do every day?
Yeah.
A ritual?
Yeah, like I just drink like a big ass bottle of water, and that right there is
Gets you-
enough.
gets
Like
going,
yeah, like
yeah.
right there, I'm up, and then hop in the shower, listen to some music, and drink some more water, and keep drinking water, and start the day. You know what I mean?
Mariah?
When they go, oh, sorry, I was gonna ask in
Early mornings or late nights?
no, okay. Look, I'm existing right now because you'll know once your baby gets to toddler era. But late nights for me, I'm up.
You're up at 2
I'm
o'clock
up at
sending
2.
me emails.
That's what I'm
and
saying. Like,
oh my
I'm
God.
up. I do
And
not
I live
sleep.
in Memphis and she lives here.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like
yeah.
the time difference.
Yeah.
So like she's up sending me runs of shows.
Yeah.
I'm like literally didn't see any of
Right.
it because I'm asleep.
So what about you?
Late nights. I'm
Late
not
nights?
an early person. Like if I
feel that.
have to for
Yeah.
work or something,
Yeah.
I'll get up. But like
Yeah.
late nights.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get that. I get that.
Yep. You have one more.
Do
you
we
wanna
have any more on your list?
No, this is the last
Okay.
one.
Just because I love this,
It's a good
Michelle
one.
Obama
Yes.
Yeah.
has been trying to teach us that when they go low,
Mm-hmm.
we go high.
Yeah.
Are you going low? I mean, are you going high? Or are you going lower when they
Yeah.
go low?
I'm going high because
Oh,
there's no
Mason,
bad
you're so
karma
sweet.
there.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like
Ooh.
if you're going low, you find fire with fire. It's just gonna be a bigger fire. And now, even if the fire wasn't like, if your house wasn't on fire, now your
Yeah.
house is on fire because you didn't, you know what I mean, live next door to somebody with a house on fire.
Mason's gonna make us
just-
all just grow up and
Look,
get a
I'm
life.
over here like,
He's gonna make us
I'm like,
grow up
Mason.
and mature. I got it.
I
Okay.
need you
Don't
making
fight
me
fire with fire.
Yeah.
Got
Yes.
it.
And I feel like that's
Yeah.
more, if you really taking like I'm trying to be disrespectful, I feel like even taking the high road is the
Yeah.
most disrespectful you can be
Yeah.
to somebody if you trying to be that person, because it's like,
Yeah.
I'm doing better
Yeah.
than, you know, whatever you got going on
Makes
down
sense.
there. I'm over
Yeah.
here with it, you know.
I love that. I love the way that you think and
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
very
You're
wise.
growing us up, Mason.
You
Thank you.
are right
Thank
here.
you.
So you grew up around someone who the world knows,
Mhm.
and naturally, people now think that they know who you are,
Mhm.
right? So, do people assume things about you because of who your grandma is? Were there any expectations
Yeah.
that you set for yourself, or you felt like other people had for you?
I think one thing that people used to always think about me, like growing up, was that for some reason, like I'm really big into fashion, and I'm really not. I just like wearing what's comfortable to me, but I think a lot of people thought that I really cared about that, or like I
Okay.
really was like, oh, I really care about how I look and perceive
Flashy
myself. Yeah,
things.
the flashy things, exactly. Like, and I never really did. I
Okay.
just kind of always been the same person that I am now. Even before I had my daughter, I was kind of just in my own world with stuff. I always picked comfort over all the difficult stuff. So I think that's like one thing that was always like kind of weird. People try to assume that they know my personality because I don't really post like a lot on my Instagram with like me talking or like doing interviews too often, but so I don't really have like, there's a lens that people don't see
Okay.
like when it comes to me. So I feel like because I do rap and because of who my grandmother is, people assume that I live a certain lifestyle that I don't really live,
Okay.
or like that I'm like into like, you know, being all up in the clubs and doing all this stuff. And that's like not the life that I live at all. And yeah, I guess
Okay.
like social media could make your life look
Yeah.
a whole lot different than
Yeah.
it is. I could be shooting a music video and have all my chains on and like it looks like that's just how I
That's
walk
how
around.
you
know,
are,
that's my
presenting
personality.
yourself.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that's like kind of why I try to just, I don't really use social media that much, as much as I did before, but I kind of try to keep my peace in between, or just like
Okay.
my life and then whatever's happening on social media.
Separate.
Like, yeah, kind of separate, but like still showing people what's going on in my life without
Okay.
like trying to use it all the
I
time.
see.
Yeah,
like,
that
you know
makes
what I
sense.
mean?
I
Like,
see.
here, because I got
see.
family and friends
Yeah.
on there that I don't really talk to
Yeah.
like that. So it's like I do post for them, and you know, people that listen to my music, I post for them.
Yeah.
And but
It's not
yes,
all encompassing of your
yeah,
life, and you're not
yeah.
always trying to get content.
exactly,
And all this.
yeah. Once I post, then I'm putting my phone away, and then I'm going to just go live my
That's
life.
probably why you're so
Yeah.
level-headed.
I think so.
Mason.
Yeah.
You're
I
just
think
so
so.
level-headed.
Thank you.
Like
You
literally.
Thank you. I
Seriously.
appreciate it. No,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. I think that, yeah, just that, because I'll tell people straight up, you know, if it comes to social media, if you're like, you got to post more, you got to do this, I'm like, I know.
You're like,
but,
actually, I don't.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't, because you know, in real
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
I got enough going on.
You're like, I'm a dad. I'm trying to
I'm
make
like,
music.
yeah,
Trying to
I'm not thinking,
make
yeah,
this work.
Yeah, just trying to
Yeah.
make, you know. So, I think that's where it came from me, or the level-headedness too. It kind of came from me detaching from social media a little bit, because
Very
I'm
good.
not there like, oh, I gotta take a picture like this so people see me in this way, or like this is how people dressing now. I gotta dress that way. You know what I mean? To reach more people, or to, you know.
So you don't feel like you had to prove something
Nah,
to
yeah.
anybody?
Nah,
Did
not
you
even.
put?
Join the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Just prove something to myself.
yourself.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did you put a lot of pressure on yourself to become somebody because of your grandmother?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. I definitely did, and like especially when you're younger too, because it's like all you know is school and what's on the other side of that fence, or on that other side of the fence that I have not like seen. I see my
Yeah.
grandma over there,
Yeah.
but she over here with
She
it.
set
Like,
that bar
yeah.
high.
You know what I mean?
bar
yeah,
is very
that
high.
bar is very,
Very
like, you look
high.
on the other side of the
Yeah.
fence, it's like she not even on the other side of the
Yeah.
fence.
She's in the
It's like,
stratosphere somewhere.
She in like
She's
a,
in the
yeah,
sky.
she's in the skyscraper,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you put that pressure on yourself, but I think that what I didn't understand when I was younger was that people don't like it when you're pretending to be somebody else, or like you're trying to fit the mold. You know, people always say like, yo, are you gonna sit at the table, or are you gonna build your own table? You know what I mean? And it's like the people that build their own tables, like my grandmother, is like, that's what is inspiring, and that's what gravitates. You know, people gravitate towards you. You start doing that. You know what I mean? Or you're inspiring people to do that. So I think that, yeah, when I was younger, it was, you know, I have to dress this way because if I don't, this is what's popping now. Like, this is what's viral. Everybody wearing Supreme. If I'm shooting a music video, I gotta wear Supreme. You know what I mean? Or like stuff like that. But, and on top of that, not really caring about it too. Like in my heart, I knew I didn't really care to do this stuff, like dress this way or portray this certain image. But I always felt like that was necessary to move forward in my career. But now, like, the older I've gotten, now it's kind of like, yo, I'm wearing sweatpants and Crocs to the meeting. You know what I mean? Because I'm comfortable.
Showing up
Yeah,
as
yeah.
yourself.
Show up as yourself.
Yep.
Leave as yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When you're in there talking to whoever you're talking to, be yourself there
Jay-Z
too.
said that. When
Yeah.
he goes into these big meetings, he goes as himself. He doesn't change his clothes. He doesn't put on a suit. If he doesn't feel like it, he goes in exactly who he is.
Yeah.
And you're going to
that's
take
it.
him as he is.
You gonna
I mean,
take
it's
it how you
powerful.
is.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize the power in being authentic
Absolutely.
and being yourself.
Yeah.
No,
Definitely.
that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So what were I guess 2 questions. Did people treat you differently once they found out who your grandmother is? And what are some of the challenges that you have faced dealing with that?
Well, yeah, people definitely treated me differently. I wasn't like the person that would tell everybody, like, you know, it wasn't like, yo, my name is Mason, I'm Whoopi's grandson.
Yeah.
I was like, I never really was telling people that. And because I want like that authentic interaction with somebody before they're like, oh, that's Whoopi Goldberg's grandson. So let me like try to be super cool with him, or like, you know, get on his good side or try to be friends with him. Because I had a lot of people try to do that, you know, or people that would be rude to me when they first meet me, and then they find out, and then it's like, oh man, what's up, Mason? It's like, I don't like that. And I think that sometimes, you know, because I had to think about it from like my grandmother's perspective too, because I never wanted her to feel like I was trying to hide her from the world. You know what I mean? Because I didn't want her to feel like I'm not proud that she's my grandmother, because that's definitely never the case. You know, I'm so grateful and I'm proud. She's the coolest grandmother on the planet. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like that. And then like, cause stuff, and then that stuff starts to bleed over too with social media, because you know, you got people that will start commenting on your page because of something that she said on The View. And it's like, I don't watch The View all the time, so I don't even know what she said. And it's like, now people coming on my page, you know, talking about all this stuff, you know, concerning her. Your grandma needs to do this and do that and do that. Like I'm about to go tell her.
She don't need to do
You know what I
nothing.
mean?
She said what she said.
Yeah, like, I'm about to. Yeah,
did she-
such and such said.
She's
you know.
authentically
Okay,
her.
she's gonna say what she had to
like
say.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
like. So, you know, that, you know, people start to do that a lot. Somebody told me, they commented on my music video one time, and it was like, damn, this is Whoopi Goldberg's grandson. I would have thought he would have been a doctor or a lawyer. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? that's not even ever been my a goal or a dream of mine. Shout out to doctors and lawyers, but that's not something. Yeah, we love y'all for sure, but that's never been
never
my path.
in your heart.
But it's the expectations people have, you know what I mean? Because you know, related to her, it's like, oh, you should have been doing that instead of doing this, which is weird sometimes. It's a weird feeling to feel that people actually feel that they know you enough to say that to you, you know what I mean?
Because they wouldn't say it to anybody else.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
you have you just have this boldness to feel like you can say anything to me.
Yeah, like I never seen you a day in my life, and it's like, I know you probably haven't seen me either, because you probably just came across my page and wanted to say something about, you know, regarding my grandmother. I have people tag me in their stories, and it's not even, I'm not even in the story. It's just them.
Whoopi, or
it's not even her.
Oh,
it's
they just
them.
random fans,
it's
or
them
just
at
like
breakfast, eating breakfast.
No,
you were lying.
Mimosas, and
so
it's
what
just,
they want you to do? Is that
like they want me to
is it
repost
girls?
it. Nah, it was this grown man. I'm not gonna say his name because he
What?
probably gonna see it. He's gonna see this. But,
Wait, so they're just randomly?
Yeah,
He just wanted you to repost it.
Yeah, and he started doing that every day. Just ran a marathon. What?
And you don't know this person?
Never met him.
Oh.
Never met him in my life.
gosh.
I don't know who he is, but that happens sometimes, which is like so random. You know?
So
what
how
I mean?
do you deal with those fans?
I just let him keep doing what he's doing.
Which
It
people
doesn't-
comment on your page, like how do you navigate that?
I'll either just let them do what they gotta do.
Okay.
I just let
He
them
already
do
said
it.
he takes the high road.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna, because
okay.
if you say something too crazy, it's like I still have my following here too, you know. So, and if you say something wild, somebody's gonna say something back to you, you know. What I mean?
You have a whole whole fight in
Somebody-
your comments.
Exactly.
Like, do you not know my who my granny is?
Oh my god.
She ain't playing that.
Right? Do you want her
No.
fan base?
Yeah.
You know, to come
Yeah.
after you.
Yeah.
She don't play about her grandbaby.
Nah, she don't. Not at all.
I can tell that.
Mhm.
You can just tell that.
Yeah.
I think this will be a perfect time to go into impersonating
Yes.
her, right?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Okay. On board to the game, we have a segment called Impersonating Greatness, where we have our guests impersonate their family member, their parent, or in this case, their grandparent. So, can you give us your best Whoopi Goldberg impersonation? Sorry, Whoopi, in advance.
Sorry. I'm gonna try to.
You can try it. If you can't think of something, you can think of like a phrase or something, but just her at home, like in her own element, not on TV or anything like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Hello, it's Whoopi, and welcome back to the Born to the Game podcast. I know you're watching from home, and I know you're enjoying what we have going on right now. Make sure you like and subscribe down below.
And you even got the eyebrow raise.
I tried it.
Perfectly.
That was so good.
And
you started to like look like her when you.
I'm telling you, I look at
like
you
the
and I
glasses.
see
The glasses,
When she looks
yeah,
over the
with the glasses.
glasses.
and like the low tone, the soothing voice.
So good.
Good job, Nathan.
Thank you,
High five.
thank
That
you.
was good. Go ahead. That was good.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
The phrase, any phrase that she says that you know she's always saying that that you like or that you kind of keep close to you.
She'll be like, one thing my mom always told me, it's always better out than in.
Iconic. Iconic.
Do we dare ask what she's talking
Iconic.
about?
Iconic.
That's everything. That's a statement for
But that's
everything.
good.
what I'm
That is
saying.
better out than in.
Better out than in.
Everything
True.
she
No,
says.
that's like that old school wisdom.
That's-
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
They don't
Oh
say
my
stuff like that
gosh.
anymore.
They don't.
They
That's
don't
what
say
I'm
stuff
saying.
like that
That's
anymore.
just-
And I don't even know if she is if she's trying to do this, but
probably
everything that she
not.
says
This is a gym.
is a gem.
It is a gem.
And she says
Better
it
out
so
than in.
effortlessly
Yeah.
and
Literally.
like because she's a walking gem and it's
Yeah.
like
Literally.
oh my
Yes, she is.
gosh.
Absolutely.
No, for
How
real.
about a lesson
Iconic.
that has stuck with you?
Always prioritize time with your family first, because you know we, as crazy as the world is, we get caught up in work, we get caught up in ourselves. Always make time for your family. A phone call, a text message, FaceTime. You know, just check in on your family all the time. You know, because family's important, and one day we're not all gonna be here, so.
Wow.
We got to make the most of every moment that we have on this planet
That's
together.
good.
So, yeah.
Very good.
Coming from one of the busiest women
Okay.
Yo,
you know, of our time.
Literally.
you know.
Literally.
Alrighty, so we have another segment.
Okay.
We have a segment on Born to the Game called Legacy Object.
Mm-hmm.
It's where our guests bring something small that holds a big story, an item that represents where they come from, what they carry with them, and how legacy shows up in everyday life. So Mason, what did you bring and what does it represent?
I had this Jesus piece that was my father's. He gave it to me, and ever since I was a kid, he used to always wear a Jesus piece, and it was always the one with the cross. It was never like this head one that, you know, everybody in rap music had that Jesus piece with the head. It was always this. So before I went to Rochester to do a show, he gave me this chain, and like I was really nervous about that show, but it feels like I'm getting a hug from him and God like at the same time. So if I have this chain, I always feel like I could do anything.
Wow.
And so shout out to my dad. He's at the house right now.
Shout out to him. Shout out to
at the
Dad.
crib.
I love that.
So speaking about dad and fatherhood, what does legacy mean to you now, and has fatherhood shaped that? And what are you proud of building for yourself and your daughter?
Yeah, I'm proud to keep doing what I'm doing with my music because I want her to be able to grow up one day and be like, yo, this is my dad. You know, this is that.
Yeah.
He shot this music video, or he did this song, or I remember this song, you know, growing up. And, you know, when she gets to the age where she decides what she wants to do, I just want her to know that she has, you know, my full support. And I believe that she can do anything that she puts her mind to, and I want to instill that belief in her too, and not just being like, oh yeah, the world is so big, you don't know if you don't know if you could do that. You know, I wanted her to feel like she can do anything that she wants, and love doing it, whatever she chooses to do, to love doing it. So like the legacy there is like it's already continuing because she here now, you know. So it's like she's I already see it in her eyes, you know. And whatever she decides to do in the future, I'm always be in her corner and rooting for her and inspiring her to do better. And, you know what I mean? So I can't wait for that. That's what legacy is to me now, because I don't really, like when it comes to career legacy, I don't really know. Like I feel like I'm living so much in the moment that I'm just trying to do what I could do now and, you know, not think about tomorrow yet because, you know, tomorrow, I don't know.
It has trouble of its own.
Yeah, exactly.
Worries of its own.
So I just like to, you know, kind of stick to just making sure that she's good every day. She's fed, she's getting sleep, because that's legacy right there. You know what I mean? Because one day she's gonna get older and she's gonna be a healthy young woman out here. You know, that's just what it is for me. That's what legacy is.
Your face
Mason,
lights up.
Oh, it does. How has it changed you? How has fatherhood changed you?
I don't get any sleep anymore.
Right. Lack of sleep, dirty diapers.
Yeah. I mean, it's the first week. We were just talking about this outside too in the room. The first week, I was thinking like, I don't know how I'm about to do this. Like, how am I about to be a father right now? Because every time I look over at her, she just
bobbling.
I don't know what to. I'm trying to make her laugh.
How old is she?
She's like 2.5 now because on March 5th, then she'll be 3 months. So.
She fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah.
She fresh.
Yeah, she just started smiling. Like,
is she sleeping through the night now?
Yeah. I mean, it
It's
depends.
questionable.
Like if she go to sleep at like 9 p.m., she probably gonna wake up at like 3 in the morning.
Oh, that's actually not a bad
that's pretty good.
stretch.
That's pretty good.
And
And then, but it's like that 4 in the morning, putting her back to sleep is the part that's like, damn, this is kind of hard. But I love every time that she wakes up. It's not like she's like crying and stuff. She'll be waking up and just look at you like this and just start smiling. And so it's so cool to like just see my face in her face. You know, every day, because now you can actually see the twinkle in her eye, and she'll look at me and just start like going like that, all gums. You know, so,
And the baby, do you smell her breath?
yeah, I do. I had to. Yeah,
I love smelling baby's breath.
I do
I
it. And my
love it.
child's 2.
Yeah.
My son is 2, and I still find myself like nose in his mouth. I'm like,
Aww.
She's the best.
When you found out you were gonna be a dad, how did you feel?
Oh, I was so scared because I was like, you know, obviously I never done this before, and I was living in New Jersey at the time, and I'm just like, you know, but the closer it started getting to that 9-month mark, like when it got to like 4 months, then 5 months, and 6, then you start getting more mentally prepared for the moment. And then it gets to the point where I got to month 7, and I'm like, all right, just come on
You
out.
ready for it?
Come on out. We had the baby shower. I was like, come through. Like, I'm waiting on you, Dad. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And I never experienced excitement like that in my life. And it definitely, that moment I held her in the hospital felt like another, like chapter 2 of my life just started, you know, instead of, it's like the end of one chapter and like the start of another one. And so that's kind of just so crazy to me, you know, just to feel that and be like present in that point in life right now.
So now that you are a father, you have, I know you have a different level of appreciation for your parents.
Oh, yeah.
For your grandmother. What's one thing you would say to your parents and to your grandmother?
I would say, I tell my parents now, I'm like, I don't know how y'all did this 3 times. You know, I mean, like, you know, but I would just say thank you. You know, thank you for being patient, because I know my mom says, you know, you're a boy, so when you was peeing, it was going everywhere. And I'm like, you know, I'm grateful that you stuck it out with me, you know, and like the patience that they had with my daughter now, you know, I mean, it's just beautiful, and they help me out in every way in life. You know, if I gotta do something, go out of town or do a show or just anything, they're always there just to be like, we got her, don't worry about it. You know? So yeah, shout out to my parents. I want to just say thank you, and you are very much appreciated.
Oh, beautiful. They have raised an incredible human being.
Thank you.
So wise, so just genuine.
Thank you so much.
Great energy, Mason. So they've done a phenomenal job with you.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
We do have a surprise for you.
Oh, what?
You know, we do have.
We love surprises.
We do. We love surprises.
We don't have any money for you,
right? If I did, I would give it to you.
Look,
but
we'll give it to you because you're gonna need for diapers.
You're gonna need.
Oh, there you go, right there.
You're gonna need it for some diapers.
No way.
Hi, Mason. Surprise. We're here. We just want you to know that we love you. We're super proud of you, and we love everything that you do. You're an amazing son, an amazing new father, and an amazing musician, and everything that you have accomplished at this point in your life, we are super proud of. We're super proud of you,
that's so dope.
and we love you.
I love y'all
Mace.
too.
Get it in, baby.
I will. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna get it in. I love you, Dad. This is dope. Thank you guys so much. This is so cool. So cool.
You are such an incredible
Mason,
human being.
Thank
way.
you so
Yes.
much. Thank you guys.
You are
It's
doing
This
it.
is so much fun. Like, it's such a cool space. You guys are so cool.
Thank
like
you.
I'm loving this. So thank you guys for having me.
It's a beautiful conversation.
Yes,
we learned so
absolutely.
much about
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely.
Just again, the impact that your grandmother has had,
You
your
have new
mother, your
fans.
parents.
Yes, we are
thank-
fans.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yes.
guys. Thank you guys.
Thank you for joining
Of
us.
course. Of course.
So we'll close out. Ready? Thank you for joining us today on Born to the Game. I'm your host, Mariah.
I'm Tamara.
And make sure to like, follow, subscribe,
And
share.
share.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. Mwah.